Oh, what a night. Beginning of October and I get no sleep. I am so tired, can't you see? Oh, 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 what a night. Good morning, Vietnam. No. Good morning, social media. Yes, I'm itchy. I got hives. A new symptom of perimenopause. Itchy skin itchiness. Yes. I'm so over this shit. Shoot me and put me out of my misery. Ay, ay, ay. Hi, Jazz. Let's go. Excuse me. I got the burps. Hello. If I fall asleep while running, don't worry about me. I'm just tired. I had another night of guess I don't need sleep. So Danielle got up. She did some work on her business aspect of her life. Contacted brands and got her videos in line for today. Oh, what a night. That's right. Woke up at about 12:30 because Grandpa was up and Dan was loud. Yep. Shit was going down in the bathroom. We can't talk about top secret stuff. So, screaming, yelling, bitching, complaining. All right, Pop. So he goes back to bed and guess who's up? Me. Yeah. Tossed and turned till about 1 a.m. Could not fall asleep. I got up. That's right, I got up. Went into the couch, got bit by some mosquitoes about 4 times while I was busy working. Why not work when you can't sleep, they said. Why not? So, started getting a little tired after 2 a.m. Went to lay down, hoping to catch some sheep. And guess what? Grandpa, you got it right. Grandpa. Mess. Don't know what's going on, y'all. Don't know what's going on. So, anywho, got him finished, tucked in, and then proceeded to toss and turn now because I was pissed. Right? After 3 a.m. Shit. I'm tired. I'm tired. Tired. So, anyhow, that was my night. How was yours? Did you all sleep well, Pam? I heard you this morning as I was running around. Yeah, there's nothing worse. So then Dan, of course, comes out and says, my wife kept me up all night long. Oh, you and your loud fucking voice, screaming and yelling, is what wakes me up, startles me, right? Because I'm like, what's going on? What do you mean what's happening? Dan speaking in code, me trying to decode it, and then I'm up, listening. Migraine, yeah. So then, of course, I'm tired. I'm thinking I'm getting some sleep. I text Jennifer, you want to do lunch tomorrow? Fucking mosquito. I see you. I got it. Motherfucker, I got it. So, of course she says, well, today. And it was almost like I knew because she said today, then I was fucked. I wasn't going to get any sleep. And of course the dog slept good last night. Everybody slept somewhat decent, but me and Dan. Yeah, great. Hi, Guax. Michelle, if I don't exercise, the rabbit hole of Menendez, I started watching, and then I fell asleep, I don't know what time. Thank God I got maybe an hour and a half before, 2 hours maybe of sleep before I couldn't sleep anymore. I have to exercise, Michelle, or I would kill everybody in my path. Yeah, it's important. I'm tired right now. Don't let this face fool you or this body. I'm exhausted. Yep, I'm exhausted. But here's the thing. You gotta keep trucking, right? No mosquito squad. And did you hear they're carrying the West Nile again? Oh, my luck, I'm gonna be dead by the end of the day. Shit. So anyway, I'm meeting Jennifer for lunch. Sure am. So, hopefully I can get a little nap in beforehand. It's almost impossible, especially if you're awake, you know? Awake. Like the night before, luckily I was surprised I was able to fall back asleep. Because when Dan, like, starts freaking, you know, Dan's loud. I know you guys don't know that, but he's loud. Remember tapping is clapping, you guys? Tap, 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 tap on TikTok. YouTube, as always, you suck. Thumbs up. 25 people in here and I'm only 123 people, 26 likes. Y'all, you suck. That's my payment. Think of it as a payment, right? Your daily dose of Danielle. Like me. That's all I ask. Just show the world and all the other idiots out there that y'all enjoy. Even the trolls. Just keep tapping. Or just give me a thumbs up because you're also listening. I'm giving you entertainment. I'm allowing you to gather information on the down low and try to use it against me. Shit. In Roseville, they were trying to get the ones that carry. Oh, I'm so over this shit. Over everything. The next thing, bird flu is going to be back. Swine flu and everything else. So anywho, I'm tired, but I have energy now, somewhat. So I gotta exercise. It's the only thing that somewhat keeps me sane, especially in the morning time when I'm irritated, right? And okay. I stopped working and came over to my phone and liked it. I'm a dog groomer and I blow drying a dog while I Mustang Mike, I'm not as in great shape as I used to be. Let me tell you. This gal, when I was doing CrossFit, was probably in the best shape of my life. But I changed. CrossFit was kicking my ass. Politics, COVID, everything else like that. Nope, not happy about it. So I left. Plus I'm just getting, I was just getting bored. I had done it for 6-7 years and my body was just changing and those exercises were making me hurt and getting injured. But I had a six-pack, y'all. Yep. Now all I got is fluff. On top of I think I probably still have some muscles, but not very much. There's fluff on top of the muscles. Any news on car repairs? Do I gotta repair? That's the last thing I need right now, is a car repair. You guys, so hi Beach Man, I'm a little tad irritated, right? So this is how unorganized my husband is, right? So his paralegal has been MIA for the last, since April, really. She got sick and then it just snowballed, so anywho, she wasn't in the office. Well, when she's not in the office, guess what that means? Well, my landscaper goes to the office. So Dan was like, oh, when he was there last Saturday, FYI, you better, talk to Ramiro because I'm sure he's wanting to get paid and whatever, and hasn't been in the office. And so I reached out to him like, hey, I see that you're there. Hey, Dar, send Bill's future to me. And he's like, I haven't been paid in a long time. I said, yeah, I'm sorry. Just I'll get to you. I forgot. I didn't realize. Blah, blah, blah. He hasn't been paid since March. Now, if you weren't getting paid since March, wouldn't you have reached out? We are in October. Now, my property, mind you, is the biggest property, right? There's no grass at the office, just lots of old trees in Old Elk Grove. So, Jazz, my bill, $2,700. I'm just letting that sink in. He's like, oh, should I put the invoice in your mailbox, or should I take a picture of it? I'm like, just take a picture of it, and then I'll have it for you on Saturday. $2,700. What else is lurking at that office that hasn't been paid, right? So the office is officially closed down. So now we need to get it ready. So I was like, there's no we in this. It's you hiring somebody, because we ain't doing any of that stuff. We don't have the time to do that. So, because he doesn't think about paying the bills, right? But yeah, you know, before March, $2,700 bill, $2,700 on top of all the other big expenses that I've got right now. And I don't know what I was thinking. For some reason, I was thinking maybe like $1,200, something like that. Why would I have Mark do it? He's old. P.S. He couldn't do it. Are you kidding me? So, anywho, I'm pissed. Because now I got shit on top of shit. And now my iPad, it's about $400. Yeah, I think like $400. Between my house and the office, I think I'm paying about $450. Yeah. So, with everything else I got going on, I don't have time for these bills to just start appearing. I got a semi-outside remodel at my rental. I got bills. You know, we've had to take on the bills from the office, which bumps our monthly nut up almost $4,000 a month. And now my iPad won't charge. Yeah, so there you have it. I don't got time for any more expenses. Yeah, my iPad, I have to keep it plugged in. I've tried everything. New cords, outlet, Jesus. And now my iPad stays at 10%. 10%. I can't afford an iPad right now. $2,700. Had I not had that bill, y'all, I don't know what I have to do anymore. I don't know how I'm gonna be surviving this world. Shit. So, I need a new iPad. Oh, shit. Anyhow, so there you have it. I know, Florida, you are taking a hit. iPad money. Jake, can you buy me an iPad? I'm gonna start renting Dan out. Do you think people would rent Dan? No, I've changed chargers. I've changed cords. Oh, shit. Oh, Carlos, that's just on my landscaper. That doesn't include my monthly nut. So, oh gosh, Slick, make him wash it. So, anybody want to rent Dan out for the day? Shit. What's a good price? What's a good price? Have you tried Tacky Putty in the charge port? My daughter had a crumb. So this is my Zoom computer. So it just pretty much stays on my counter and stays plugged in. So no Florida for me. No. The battery is probably done. Yeah. It's been for 2 years. It's been used nonstop. It's always on. Don't rent Dan out. He might like that. I might like it, Sean. So I need to make some quick money here. Do you think like $200 for the day? $300 for the day? I don't know what's reasonable. Murphy's Law, yeah. Why does everything go wrong all at the same time? It started snowballing with my rental. And then, you know, my roof that I need about $3,600 for. They were supposed to show up on Saturday. They didn't. So maybe, shit, anyhow. Overnight trip for Dan at Diddy's house. Well, Diddy's not there anymore. But I'm sure that would have worked when the freak-offs were there. It comes in threes, yeah. So if anybody wants to feel better about their financial situation, I'll tell you. I don't want to have sex, Christy. I can't be a Julia Roberts. I'm not young, I'm not tight, I'm old, and I don't want sex. So what can I do? Run on the treadmill nude. Ow! And I would get banned. That wouldn't work. I got a cramp in my right side. I just try. No, for Dan. Oh, $3,000 for the week? Like Monday through Friday? I don't know. Yeah. You know, I'm an atheist, so prayers don't work. Me too. I mean, for everybody in Florida, y'all, you should have known better. That's all I can say. You chose to live in a place that has these type of occurrences. Now, mind you, this one is a new one, right? But it happened 80 years ago. Shit. No thank you. No thank you. A Dan Speedo live. Nate, we're trying to raise money, not scare people away. If Dan came on alive in a Speedo, doing a hula hoop while drinking a beer with a chew in his mouth, he would lose people. He would lose people. He would lose them. We need to make money, Nate. Make it. I need solutions. Do they know how to fix their devices for free? No! And they don't do anything for free at the Apple Store. Or he would... yeah, just for our shits and giggles. I'm closing the door, Mateo. I have no desire to be fondled, touched, or poked. No, I'm over it. I have estrogen in me. I take it every day. But no, there is no need. You know, I would rather hold a hand and cuddle on the couch than fornicate. Truth. Truth. I think most women would prefer that. Yeah, get away from me. I'm not interested in the poking of my hole. Neither one. The front nor the back. I like peace. I like tickles. I like cuddling. But that's about it. Santa, No, I want to kill Dan half the time. He's not as funny as me. He's not as funny as me. He thinks his humor is funny, but it's not. We don't have the same personalities. He struggles to keep up with me. He doesn't know how to keep up with me. He is not witty enough for me. I need somebody who matches my energy. I need somebody who's patient, kind, empathetic, loves his wife. I think it would be better. Just saying. He doesn't have the same chemistry. No. He's so different, you know. Everybody says, oh, Dan's so different than you are. Well, no shit. Do you expect us to be the same fucking person? How boring would life be? God. No, he wasn't funny. No, Jessica. He wasn't. He was in love, but he wasn't funny. I think Dan tries hard to be funny because of me, right? I think he tries to be hard, you know, he works harder at it. That's it. It would take I don't know. I don't even know if my kids could keep up with me. Yeah, no. He wasn't fun. No, he was different back then, right? He was in love. He was enamored. He does try too hard. So with me, it just flows naturally, right? So with him, I think he tries to match me, and he just is so different. Like he always seems so much. I always say this. He always seems so harsh. People talk about me being harsh. When I'm making fun of our banter or our monotony in our daily life, like, I am obviously sarcastic. I know there's a select few who don't get it. But Dan, like, is mean. He cuts to the chase and he pokes right in, right? Yeah, Dan, I mean, he's not as witty as I am. He's witty in a different way, right? Our personalities are just completely different, so humor comes differently. C's leaving. Bye, C. But yeah, no, but we're different. You know, I've always been crass. You know, my mind's always been in the gutter. And he always says, like the other day, I know you can talk dirty. I hear you saying that shit on your lives. Bruh, I'm acting. Well, I know that. Get so mad at him. I've never talked dirty. I am not a dirty talker. Here, I can talk dirty because it's fun. It's funny, right? Can I look at his face and say this shit in serious with normal voice, sexy voice, the way I talk to you guys? Hell no. I would bust out laughing. Hey, baby, hit me with your cum shot. Have you heard that song? Hit me with your... That's all over TikTok right now. Hit me with your big cock. Fire away. So, no. We're different. We're not two peas in a pod at all. Yeah. Hit me with your big cock. Anyhow, I don't know how that came in my head, but it's all over TikTok. It makes me giggle. Some people are so creative. I wish I was that creative, you know? I'm not. I'm just an old woman trying to get by. So, I know, chat, I'm just ignoring chat. He's trying to, or she's trying, you know, to get my goat, and I'm not gonna let him do it, you all. Just ignore. Just ignore the idiot. I should make a so, yeah, I don't know. Anyhow, hi Sam, how are you? I get irritated. I'm crass, sarcastic, minded, and gut, but he cannot be serious. No. If it makes it any better, I live on $1,500 a month. No, Marina. It does not make me feel any better, because how the hell do you do it? There was no way in hell. My grocery bill is more than that. So I can't. My legs are just stuck together right now. On TikTok. Gotta get on there, yeah. It's hard, you guys. I know life is hard, and I don't tell you to brag about any sort of thing. I just sometimes feel like I am just fighting an uphill battle by myself, right? An uphill battle by myself. It was funny, right? Because Dan said something the other day, and he said, I haven't posted in a couple days, and I'm looking at him like, bruh, you cannot not post. I mean, that's our money. Huh? Did I not tell you about the bills? So I started telling him about the bills, and he starts yelling at you, me. It is what it is! And I was like, well, my point is, you can't take a day off, figure something else out. So it's funny because, leave Chad alone. Just let him go and be a 5-year-old on himself, you guys. I'm just gonna make him look like an idiot himself because he's doing it all by himself. So it's just irritating, right? Because I'm like, I can't, he is doing some ads. But, Grandpa, here's the thing. Grandpa is, all he does is Grandpa, right? All he does is Grandpa. He doesn't have any other content other than Grandpa, right? I have so much more than just Ed, right? So I'm like, you better get to getting, find something else to plug, because time ends, right? We end at some point. So it's just frustrating because shit's expensive here in California, and it's tough. Now, it's all subjective, right? It's all relative to where you live and whatever. And people do it for a lot less. But how? Huh? Shit. So anyhow. It is what it is. Can't take it with you, right? Why doesn't Dan focus on sharing his poems again? Because he really hasn't written, he has to write. Grandpa also has been so not feeling well this week, right? So he's been off. Last night he had a conversation with a woman named Jill. He was talking to the TV. I know, Kristen, it's so expensive. And I know, Kenzie, I'm like too. Sometimes I'm like, how do people do it, Because I have so many other things that pop up out of nowhere, like carports and stairs and roofs needing to be fixed. And it's like, shit, every year I'm getting hit with big ticketed items. And what do you do? What you absolutely need. And it's hard. I don't even shop for myself, Sean. I mean, that's the thing, is I don't even spend money. It's like my kids, life, bills, college, Tennessee is getting really expensive. So you just have to find it. Carlos, I have to find my niche, because apparently the only niche Dan has is Grandpa. So, which is sad because, the thing, yes, it's all, Marina, it's all getting crazy, right? So the, look at Guaco coming in with some, there you have it. On gardening, yeah. It's expensive. Life is fucking expensive. Grocery stores. You can't get out of the store without spending at least $150, right? So, and my wages are from TikTok and YouTube. So, that shit doesn't pay as good, but it's better than nothing, right? I'm contributing just as much to my family right now, and we need me to contribute. Because if I wasn't making money, there's no way Dan could have retired. Because our life is too expensive. So he needs me to make money. I saw all these comments on people, saying, you married into the money. You used Dan. Well, I married him when we both were students, so no. And I worked and got him through law school. But nonetheless, went to school 18 units a semester and worked 37.5 hours a week and supported him. But yeah, you guys wouldn't know that. You just assume. Let's see what else. Yeah, so it's just gonna, it is fucking expensive. Grandpa contributes nothing. So people always say, well, let me tell you something. If Grandpa was here for the last 4 years and we used his money, he wouldn't have any left. It would have been gone in 2 years, not 4, maybe even 1.5. So y'all think that Grandpa's like King Titus. He ain't King Titus. Nope, not gonna happen there. So everything we have, my husband made. Oh, hi, Deb. What's that? Can't see. Is that flowers? So everything we have, we made because when my husband worked as an attorney and his personal self-employment, yeah. So, which we are slowly depleting because, we ain't working in the law anymore. That was cool. I don't know. It was like a underground capsule, So, yeah, you guys, tap. Give me a thumbs up. That's the least you can do to put me out there, grow my accounts, and make me some more money. There you have it. Do you guys watch, God, what's her name? Why did I blank? Who's the actress that's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs right now? You guys are gonna tell me. Tara something. I just did a mind blank. Tara, tap myself right out of it. Tara, whatever. You guys know who I'm talking about. You guys, Manning, thank you. Tara Manning. Tara Manning. Do y'all ever stumble across her lives? Is there something wrong? I mean, what are we doing? Do we know? What are we doing? What's happening? And she is like, yeah, give me everything. Give me your social security. Give me, come on, I'm not on here just to be on here. I'm on here to make money. I saw a clip of her live. I was like, what is happening right now? What? And then her titty fell out because she was sitting there in a button-down shirt and it wasn't even buttoned. And then it just fell out. Why isn't that shit? Why? How does that not get blocked on TikTok? Please, somebody tell me. What is happening with her? Is she mentally ill? Or is she actually taking something that makes her that way? The titty came out. And I saw a little areola. She doesn't have big boobs, but it was a lot of side boob and then a dark little spot. And she said, ooh, whoa, sorry. I know she's trying to make money and shit. And she doesn't get blocked. Nobody knows anything about her. Manning, Tara Manning. Manning? Did I say that right? Why does that sound so weird? Tara Manning. Taryn? Is it Taryn? I don't know. Oh, they do get shut down all the time? Okay, it makes me feel better. I'm just like, why are you so awful to listen to all the time? So negative. Brian, I'm talking about a titty. Brian Snyder, I'm talking about a titty. How is that negative? We got people coming in here saying, oh, how are you always talking so negative? We are talking about a titty. Are titties now considered negative? Fuck, get in the chat and understand what's going on. It's called social awareness. Be aware of your surroundings. Brian, for the love of God. My titty, you're so negative. About a titty? I said her titty fell out. Yeah, so I don't know what it is. I'm trying to figure it out. I watch her sometimes because I'm just like, okay, what are we on something? You know? Are we on something? Or are we combined with, there's something. I mean, we all know there's something. Maybe he thinks titties are negative. Maybe because it was small and I said a little bit of an areola. Maybe he felt that was not positive enough. I don't know. I don't know. Anyhow, she makes Jaguar and Orlando and Cat sound cool and calm, collected the way she rambles. Nonsense. Like, what is she talking about? And then are people just watching her like me because they're just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? No, I don't think it was a wardrobe malfunction. She was just chilling in her house, and I think she just likes to be naked because somebody screen recorded her, so I didn't see it. And so anyway, I think she was like, oops, sorry, I just normally sit around naked or something like that, and then it got cut off. So I don't know, but shit. I wonder. And then people started giving her money. People started giving her money. When she's like, I'll give your last paycheck. I'll take half of your paycheck. Doesn't she have money? I don't know. Maybe not. I mean, fucking that Brandy Star. What's his name? The Star guy. Why are people sending him gifts? Why are people sending him gifts? He's a multi-millionaire based on his fucking product line. Why are y'all contributing to his wealth with little fucking piddly gifts? She doesn't claim taxes? Oh my God. Jeffree Star, yeah. What? Why? I don't understand. You people, they have more money than God, and you are sending them dollars. He donates it, right? I mean, how embarrassing. I literally look at people like that who are wealthy, and I think to myself, how embarrassing. Even Selena Gomez, I think one time I saw her on a live, and people started sending her gifts, and she's like, oh, no, please don't do that, you know? So, oh my God. What is wrong with people? Keep your fucking money. He doesn't need your dollars. Yeah, I think people like that are just greedy, honestly. And it pisses me off, nonetheless, when I don't know why he pops up. It's probably because I'm irritated with him. And so he pisses me off when I see it. So, anyhow. Hi, Troy. Anyhow, so don't give money to these famous people. They don't need it. And they ain't donating it. I mean, what are they going to walk away with? I don't know. Maybe more money. I mean, he has a lot of views. Sometimes I make $2, in gifts. It's not a lot. So I need a rug. I need a rug to make money. I want to know how much money she made. No, Taryn Manning is not related. I do not believe. I want to know how much she made off of that hoopla, right? Off the hoopla of the rug, the fringe, the cadaver dolls, the live, dig it, shit. I need to know. I mean, and then she was robbed. Who keeps their money in their TikTok account? Y'all, who keeps their money in your TikTok account? Now, I did until that happened. Not that money from videos, but I kept my TikTok shop money in there, thinking, well, I'll just keep it in there And then there'll be like an additional savings plan. And then she got robbed, and then I got scared, so I moved it over. But you know, if you, I've been hacked many times. $54,000? No fucking way. She made $54,000. I mean, she went from like 6,000 followers to almost 3 million now. Her TikTok took it all the way the next morning. Oh, TikTok did? Because, oh, she said she was robbed. So she wasn't robbed. So that was another story. So are people going to believe her? Like, people actually followed her, right? So, yes, we know there was, what the fuck? I need to go dig. I mean, I'm sure $50-some thousand just off of that. Are you kidding me? Can we come? Everybody want to come over? Let's do a search team. Yeah, let's get your shovels out, your picks out, your metal detectors, and let's see what we got live broadcasting from the Salinger compound. That's right. News reports, we are going to make it big. That's how I'm paying for everything. $50,000? $50,000? I would be sitting pretty. I have 2 acres. And you know, I'm going to tell you something. This is country land. We might find some dead horse carcasses from the 50s, the 40s, the 30s. We could even probably go way back. We might find railroad pins, you know, where they metal that we can find some copper. Maybe a collective coin or two from the past. I mean, you never know. This was land. This was horse territory. Pony Express. You know what I mean? I'm in the floodplains. You don't know what the hell we have in these lands. Y'all, let's set up camp. Bring your tents. We got plenty of room. Bring your tents, bring your kerosene. You may not plug in electricity. It's already too expensive. But I will give you a match. So anybody want to help me? That's fine. We can do it. It's hot. It's hot. So come up with some solutions. So let's go. Because $54,000. Yeah, I'll tell you. Shit. I'll even take 25. I ain't picky, right? I'll pay me. I don't know how much money that is, D. Evans. Put it in my figure. $50, 50 euros. What's 50 euros? I have a pool. Y'all can swim in my pool, right? Y'all can swim in my pool. Cemeteries. There could be remains on my property. You're damn skippy, there should be. Maybe I'm on a cremated remain of a tribe or two. Can you, anybody, come on, let's do it. I need to make some money. Fuck the labia selling. I mean, this lady made $50,000. Mason, I'll go on my neighbor's yards. So there you have it. We're all 2 acres, front, back, and to the side. So how about them shit biggers, kiggers, chiggers? I was trying to rhyme. That was going to go bad. That was going to go bad. Abort the fucking mission. That was going to be bad. Don't rhyme with chiggers. Don't rhyme with anything like that. Oh no, that could have been really bad. Good thing I'm quick. Uh-oh. Ooh. Oh no. Don't record that. Do you think she's an actress? I don't know. I don't think she's an actress. No. Yeah. Sometimes you never know what the brain's about to do. $65? That's it? Oh, you're gonna give me $65 for Dan to be out of the chair? Fuck, that was a close call. No, I don't, let's put it this way. Anybody who is animated on the social media, right? Unless you're like, you have a serious channel or something like that. If you, you are certainly entertaining, right? I'm entertaining, and I almost entertain into a bad way, but it happens, right? We're human. Our brains do weird things sometimes, but, I mean, you know, it was concerning. So she called the cops. And then that, for some reason, y'all jumped on the bandwagon. But here's the thing, there's a difference for watching and following. Everybody followed, right? Because they were invested in, right? Invested in this whole thing of a mess. So, I don't know. I mean, 50-something thousand dollars? Here's the thing, I would feel bad, right? I would feel bad. Hey, you guys on TikTok, start reporting to our good old friend that we're ignoring. Just start reporting. Yeah. So I just can't. And so now what, right? Now she has 3 million followers that have followed her for this. Was it a 2-day event? Right? I don't know. And she made $50,000. Thanks, Rev. $50,000. $50,000. Right. Why did they say TikTok? Got him. Hold on, give me a minute. Okay, I got rid of him. He finally I'm just irritated with that idiot, so he's gone. I was just hoping he would go away, you know, but he didn't, so I got rid of him. What was in the rug? Nothing. Sorry. So I don't know. I mean, it was exciting news, but yeah, she gained 3 million followers, but she's a toddler mom, right? A toddler mom who does toddler content. So how do you keep up? Yeah, he was getting on my nerves. How do you keep up? You know, how do you keep up with that after that excitement? And you said TikTok took away her money because it was false, right? Because it was false. I know, Guaco, but I can't. You know, after so long, sometimes, like people say, you know, leave them alone. Don't respond to them. Don't do this. Don't do that. They'll go away. That fucker wasn't going away. So I reported him and then blocked him. So anyhow, she's down. No, she's not. She's down to 197 followers. No way. No, she's not. Really? Now I kind of feel bad. Is that true, y'all? Right? What if that's true? What's up with donations to Florida? I'm not doing anything for Florida. So if people are asking from us that we are, I don't know. Now I got to look. I don't do any organizations for raising money for Florida. So Mason, if that's what you're talking about, it's not me, it's not us. If you're going to donate to people in Florida, what you need to do, donate to, please don't talk over me. Donate to people that you know, right? Okay, Maria says she's still at 2.2 million. So, yeah. Yeah, never mind. I was like, holy shit. That would be like fucking weird, right? No, she's still at 2.2. But she was at 2.8, I think, at some point. So she did lose. But yeah, I mean, that's crazy. The state, well, hopefully the state will help, right? We all hope that the state will help. But you guys, there is, you know, even some of the organizations that are raising money, I wouldn't even donate to. If you donate to people rather than organizations, because I don't trust anybody, especially with this shit. People try to make money off of, you know, the demise of others. So that video series despised me from the first video. I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking about the rug lady? Samantha, it should be member live, yes. Over her. Keep that lady in control. Talk over her all you want. Ooh, what a man. What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man. How would your mama feel? What a man, what a man. Do you have kids? God, I bet they would be proud of you. So the state and federal agencies have enough. Right, the initial hit. I mean, can you imagine? Y'all, this shit, Mother Nature, is not cool. And she is not happy of all the years of fucking, you guys were in for it. I mean, all these states, we're all gonna have our own shit. Looking between the legs, you should never had said that yesterday. Now, Lucas Cloud, I never said you should look. Okay, maybe I did. You should, I mean, what did you see? Oh, shitballs. I can't. Anybody else take a gander in a full-length mirror? Anybody else? By the way, I walked by mine today, and I still glared at her. That fucking bitch taunts me every day. Why? Oh, why? Abort the mission. My story enough should have been enough for you to be like, this bitch thinks I'm gonna be looking? Hell no, right? Oh, Panda Bear. Rachel said she did not take that as a suggestion. Smart woman. Smart woman. However, thank you for trying it, and thank you for seeing what I saw. Well, I don't know if we have the same body, but anywho, men can do it too. Men can do it too. It is for, I mean, it's quite interesting, right? It's quite interesting. I mean, I don't think, you know, we were speaking of positions yesterday, right? The good old 69. So I want the men who get on top, is it the 9 or the 6? I don't know, whichever one is on top, to bend over and look at what we're looking at. Women don't find that attractive. Well, do any of you, I'm just asking for a friend. I mean, I read a joke today, men come out from in between the legs at birth and they want to keep going back. And their mama? But see, that's what I think, right? They came out from their mama's hoo-hoo and they love the hoo-hoo. We come out the same way, but we don't want to get in. Well, some of us do. I don't. I'm not a hoo-hoo person, but I know some of you are, and that's fine. But have you ever looked, come on, really truthfully, who has anybody after birth? Anybody after birth? Has anybody looked at what happens to your downstairs compartment after birth? Woo! Looks like it was blown up by a landmine. Bloody, shit hanging, shit dripping, things open. 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 You know what I mean? Like, shit is open. Open. It's not closed yet. It's not closed yet. It is gaping open. You know, man, you try squeezing a baby out. I don't want to. I do not want to look at my hoo-hoo. Um, yeah, no, it's open. I mean, open. And then, you know, if you look at it afterwards, you're like, is it ever gonna go back? Is it gonna be this ugly? It's like some of you guys have been to war, right? I mean, there has been men and women fighting on the lines. You've seen people, feet blown, hands blown off. It's what my yoo-hoo looked like. It looked like something that had been blown apart to smithereens. And the doctors had to pick all the pieces off of the birthing floor and try to tape it all back together, hoping that it would regrow into the same cute little thing she had before. But let me tell you something. Some of us don't get back to the cute place and way it was. Some of us, no. But, so, here's what happened. Green, I'm gonna tell you, it wasn't like I was sitting on the toilet and bending over to look when I was peeing in that little fucking container. But what happened was with Andrew, right? And this is the thought that I'm gonna tell you this story, and it's still mortifying to me today at 50, right? Still mortifying to me today at 50. So I had Andrew, right? I'm in there, my legs are spread. You know, they're like, here, let's put a mirror down here so you can watch, right? While you pull your son out. Oh yeah, I pulled my son out. And then I caught a glimpse of what that looked like. And I was like, what the fuck? Meanwhile, Andrew's on my chest. They still had that on there, over there, for me to look at. And I'm like, okay, finally they took it away, right? It was horrific. Y'all, it was not cute. Ever. First of all, if any of you have never birthed a child, don't let them put a mirror down there. Just pull the fucking baby out and call it a day, right? Call it a day. So, mind you, minutes, right? And Dan even almost missed the birth of his son because he's outside. Your lab is flagged for sexually suggestive content. I'm talking about childbirth. Okay. Childbirth. All right. Anywho, abort the mission, right? Dan, you know, Andrew's crowning, right? Andrew's crowning. And, you know, my friend's like, hey, dumbass, your son's about to be born. Are you going to come in? So meanwhile, he's outside the door while I'm pushing wide open. Yeah. And his partner and his wife were out there waiting, you know, just to give their love and support. We don't want that anymore. But anywho, at the time we did. So let me tell you, seconds, literally, that they removed the mirror from between my legs, right? My legs are still open. They're still working on, you know, they walked away to make sure the baby's fine. They haven't even started working on the retrieval of the placenta, right? Glenn walks in, his partner. Now, they've never had kids, and I often question if that was the reason why. Legs spread open, hole completely open, dripping, big, and bloody. I mean, yeah. Well, hello, Glenn. How you doing? I didn't even move. I was like, well, here it is. All of me. Vagina and all. I don't know him. I don't know. But I think he should be probably scarred for life. We never talked about it after that. But, yeah, he was, ooh. I think he acted a little cool and collected, if I remember. Because I remember thinking to myself, oh my God. And there was nobody in front of me, right? The doctor had moved away for a second. And then she came back to work and get all the, you know, push and get all the blood and shit out. And there you go. Yeah. So I'm sure that image probably haunts. It would haunt me. It still haunts me because I saw it. You know? And that's my body I saw. And I was, what the fuck? Right? What the fuck? And men want all that shit up in their face. Have they really seen it? Do they know what that can do? God, the stories. He stayed for a while. I mean, I don't know. I was like, and you're so tired after birthing a child. At that point I was like, fuck it. I mean, everybody's walking by. Oh, look, new baby. Hey, say hi to my hoo. Hey there. Well, come on in. You want to see the baby? He's cute. Don't have a name yet, but it's fine. Come on in. Glenn is the name that we typically don't talk about. That is the partner that cost us a lot of money. Yeah, a lot of money. Yeah, a lot of money. Yeah. Anywho, but back then it was fine, and it was nice that he wanted to come by and say, "Well, I'm on my way. Let me see the baby." Yeah. Well, Roland, after seeing it the first and only time, after the third one, I stopped. Yeah. I was like, what's it gonna look like after another one? I didn't even know it looked that bad to begin with, right? I was in this whole cutesy phase, like, oh, it's cute. She cute. She's very demure, she's classy. She looks well kept, well groomed, smells good. She could probably win a contest of a cute vagina. And then I saw that image. And I thought, well, that shit ain't gonna be cutesy anymore. And she's not that cutesy. I mean, things change, y'all. Look at your body naked. Yeah? Look at your body. Man, I don't know what you're thinking. You're standing there all proud and shit. Like nothing happens to y'all. You all still gain weight. You get fluffy. Yeah. You get fluffy. Things start hanging, dropping. Things start getting a little smaller because of that gut. I mean, don't think you're shit. You're walking away from this unscathed. No. You ain't. Get you that mirror that I talked about. I'm going to be doing a video soon so you can buy it for your own well-being to keep your shit in line. Yeah. You know what happens when men gain weight, right, Roland? Wax. Push pop. Yeah. It gets a little hidden by the chunk of the gut. So push pop, yeah. It happens to the best of us. We get a little fluffy around the middle, which sometimes careens itself down to the pubis area. Yeah. Steph. Oh, here she is again. Kelsey, let's leave this bitter soul on here. You are ruining a beautiful moment for women because you are messed up trying to ruin it for all women. Steph, I'm not trying to ruin any fucking thing, honey. It's the facts of fucking life. Watch childbirth. I don't think it's beautiful. Right? Everybody's entitled to their beauty moment. That was not beautiful. I gave birth to a child. Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. But the after carnage of the birth is not fucking beautiful. So get off with your high focus and self and go out of the room. Thank you, girl. Anywho, but can you believe this woman is on here telling me how to be, but yet she's been here for the hour, right? She's been here for the hour watching and having her little stupid little comments right in there, right? Don't take it away from me. It's so beautiful. No. Beautiful is growing a child. Beautiful is that child taking its first breath. Beautiful is not what I call my body after growing said child and delivery. No. Shit. High school senior biology had films of childbirth that showed. Yes. And do you remember? Anne, I remember, or Julianne, whichever. I remember like 70s porn bush in your sex ed classes. Remember that? 70s porn bush. How the hell did the baby make it through all that? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all saw the same videos I saw. 70s porn bush. And those babies had to get through that. It was like Chewbacca, right? Chewbacca. Have you seen the amount of hair on Chewbacca? Well, if you let the pubic region grow out, well, not really at our age, because I think we thin, but that poor baby, I probably came through that too, for fuck's sake. It's probably why my nose is so big. Kelsey, you can cha-cha your way over with that one. She can go. I'm doing IVF and well, wherever the nightmare that might be. I want you to be aware of what's going to happen to all you people who haven't had a baby yet. Just know, don't think it's going to be, it's a beautiful moment, but the shit that happens to your body. So, yes, I came through that hair. Speaking of hair, the other one, the second offender who wants attention, you know, the one that Christy said, the one who's, I don't know, making it, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. You're cruel laughing, that one. You're cruel laughing. Yeah, no, well, how about your mama, Sunshine? How did you come out of your mama? This is what we're talking about right now. But, oh yeah, but you're saying your noonie, Cooney is fine. Okay, I get that. You're lucky. You're one of the lucky. All you C-section women are lucky. Because your hoo-hee is the same it's been since birth. Well, just older. And does it still change? Does it still change? All of you who had a C-section, is it still cute? I'm just asking because I don't know. I had 3 babies through my hoo-hee, so it's definitely changed. It's taken its toll. I see. Not your business. I love it. Well, congratulations. You know, I'm glad you're doing it. So, you know, I speaking of, I don't even know. I think, you know what? Sunshine's like, fuck, girl. That's all I need to know. My mom's bush. We all went through the mom's bush. And it was big back then. Nobody trimmed, right? My sister's lips are droopy. Not sure if they're not. They're droopy. Terror Bear. He's just trying not to say it because it's beautiful. Because then it means for... everything sucks. Everything hangs. Where are the women? Tell me about your hoo-hee. Sorry, Terror Bear. Send me a picture, I'll let you know. Mine hang. I feel like I'm depleted. Like, I feel like the lips have become, they're not plump anymore. You know, they were plump and inviting, you know? Kind of like my lips on my face, right? At some point, they were a lot fuller than they are now. Totally can pee after pregnancy without vaginal. That's weird, Brady. I think that's, so they're deflated. Like these lips. So they look like if they were plumped up a little bit, it might make everything else look better. You know, all you women looking. I know y'all looking down right now. Y'all gonna inspect that shit later and come back to me tomorrow. Closed, nothing hangs. It's grown together. Mine hanging sad. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. It makes me feel better. Stephanie says hers 2 C-sections and hers still hangs and sag. So it's an age thing. So it's birthing. I think birthing changes the inner mechanisms. By the inner mechanisms, you know, you have labia majora, which are on the outside, the hanging ones, the deflated. Everybody else is deflated too, or is it just a couple of us? The inner mechanisms of a vaginal birth change. You know, the stuffing. I took one little peek and I was like, no more. I don't blame you, Gringa. That fucking mirror is the death of me. I saw it again this day and I was like, Fuck this thing. I hate it. So I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with the labia majora hang, regardless if you have C-sections. Now the minora are the inner ones. You know, people call it mud flaps, roast beef. That is from, I think, the pushing and the pressure of pushing those children out. How do your kids feel about you sharing so much information about on the internet? This is my information. Why would I give two shits about what my kids think? Just quite honestly, I'm an adult, right? Mine are hangers now. And they're discolored. What the fuck is the change in the color? Right? Who, wiggly, they do, because there's no, like, I'm gaining fat, right, in my body. Why don't the lips plump up a little bit with the fat that I'm gaining? Like, you're in menopause, so make it look cute, for fuck's sake. You know, if you notice it from 20 years ago, he just left the room. Smart man. So, I had a gawker, my husband, and he's like, I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, well, I'm inspecting it because you talk about it so much. So I'm trying to see if what you say is true. I'm like, well, you see it. It's true, right? They get darker. Why? What? Yes. Can we bleach it? You know, like people bleach the anus? Can we bleach our labia? What is it with the color change? My color on my skin doesn't change. What the fuck? Can we try the bleaching, the anal bleaching for the, that's not safe? Well, is it safe for your anus? Because I want to know why people bleach their anus. People do it. I've met somebody who did it because they didn't like the starfish look of a darker color. You bleach the hairs? I ain't trying to bleach the hairs. I'm trying to tuck. You know what I did the other day too? You guys are gonna die. It's sundowning the vag. Okay. Dark flapping hanging. It's ugly. It's fucking ugly. Is there a facelift? There is. They have vaginal lifts. They have peels. You can cut it and you can trim it. So the other day I was just goofing around. I tried to tuck it. I tried to tuck the innards into the lips. Now, just to see, I was experimenting. I tried it because I was like, why can't we tuck this shit in to make it look cute? It doesn't tuck. Not well. The minute you move, they come out, they roll out. They walked right back in the plane. I did. Why not? My channel, my choice. I do this shit for content. And because I'm tired of looking at it looking like that. So I was trying to make it cute. It did look cuter with it all into place. You remember that? Do you remember? Right. Why is it always one side? It's like one testicle. So here's the thing. Remember that? The movie, Silence of the Lambs. I think that was what it was. And the guy did that weird, like, the murderer did that weird, like, pose where he tucked his penis back and forth and was dancing in the room. That's what felt like. That's what I felt like. I was tucking, and you have to kind of keep your legs together like that guy in the movie because everything falls out. So it looked cute. It looked like two cute little hamburger buns with nothing in between. But the minute, you should have seen me. I'm trying to tuck and fold and roll. I couldn't find a way to make it stay though. So Jeannie does not want to go back in the bottle. It was cute. Shit. I think I would have loved to take a picture of it if I could. No, Dan was not. I was giggling one day, and I had gotten out of the shower, and I was like, you know what? Let's see if I can tuck. You know, I always joke about tucking and shit. So I was like, what can't we tuck? There's no reason why we can't roll that shit in and somewhat tuck it in the hole, right? I mean, there is, you know, like a sheet, a fitted sheet. A fitted sheet. Well, Kendra, you're lucky, aren't you? Apparently mine are not long enough either because they rolled out. They fell back into place. But, you know, like a fitted sheet. Use duct tape. No, thank you. That would hurt. So no, I was just having fun. I was just having fun. And it was cute. Yeah. So I'm just saying what y'all are thinking. So you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Kinesiology tape. I'm wondering, no, you know what? I don't think it's sticky enough. Monster glue. Oh, shit. I know. And you know, I literally laugh at myself multiple times a day. And I'm going to tell you why. Because of that fucking mirror. Now, it's all fun and games till the hang falls down. And if you don't buy this mirror that I'm going to be selling on the TikTok shop, there should be high sales. Just for camaraderie. We're in this together. And I expect y'all to buy this shit so we can commiserate together. You know? Jackie, I'm 74, just don't care. Color or the hanging. I giggle every time I get out of the shower because for some reason I have to angle it at my area. And so I get visions of myself, you know, and you can't help but watch, right? You know, like, Drake, one's enough. One is enough. Do you know, like, you know, when you're watching somebody eat and they're like Ed sometimes, you know, I'm like, how does that happen? But even if it's not Ed. Or you watch somebody pick their nose on the car and it's so disgusting, but you can't help but watch. It's the same thing with the mirror angled at my shower or angled at my fucking sink. So if I drop something, I bend down and what do I see? Something on my body. Yep. Some nook, some cranny I don't want to look at, but it's right there for me. I walk out of the shower. You know, I kind of dry off. I don't know if you guys do this. I dry off. And then I put the towel on my head, right? And I'm just bare ass naked. And there's the mirror. There she is. We need to name her. Betsy. Betsy. We'll name her Betsy. Betsy is there staring at me. Here you go, Danielle. Get a look-see for the day. Fuck. Now, the mirror is going to come up in about 3 selling videos, so I expect high sales on this shit. Because I'm telling you, you learn more about yourself every day when it's looking at you. Yeah, you sure do. I learned more about my body I didn't know about until the last week I've had that thing staring at me. Yeah. I've been a lot. Cha-cha. No, bitches, you're buying it. It's cheap. It's like $30. Everybody needs this in their life so we can sit and talk about it. And then we can go back, experiment a little bit more, and try. I didn't know about the color change. So, Beth, there's nothing special about it, all right? There's nothing special. I just want y'all to understand what I have to see every day. So I want you all to commiserate with me. Beth, she is not special. She isn't nice. She's like a scale. Tammy, you aren't alone, girl. Shit changes. And I didn't even think about the color until Tara Bear brought it up, and I was like, oh, she's right. It is darker. Does it change color as you get further on in Menopausal. Fuck, I'm getting a blister. Fuck your hot 22-year-old Drake. You Googled what? Why? Oh, so there's a reason it changes color? Is it dying? It's dying, isn't it? Is it dying? It is darker. And mine's bigger, too. The fuck? Nobody told me you grow a mini penis during menopause. Shit. Necrosis. I have necrosis. Y'all, it's dying like our insides. It's like, you know how shit, you know when you get frostbite and your shit changes colors and then you have to chop it off? Does it get brittle and fall off eventually? Any 80-year-olds on this in here, do you still have a man in the boat? Or does it eventually fall off and die? Gangrene! Gout! It shrinks. Mine hasn't. It just gets bigger and changes color. What the fuck? I want to redo. I want to exchange it. Frostbite. Blood sugar. Oh shit. You know what? It's tired. It's been through a lot. I always talk about my insides dying, right? It's fucking dying on the outside too. It's been through hell. Does it smell? It changes here. Shit. Have you not noticed your body odors change as you get older? I stink now. I ain't joking about this shit. I never used to smell. Like, I smell now. Like, where is this odor coming from? Yeah. So, what are you saying as long as it doesn't smell? Everything smells on us. I mean, the minute we get out of the shower, my vagina starts spritzing because, God forbid, that's the only thing that sweats these days. Right? I never smell my BO. It is like putrid. I mean, I stink right now. What the hell is happening to us? Why do we get stuck with all this bullshit? Yeah, literally. I get hot flashes. The first thing to spritz is my vagina. Yep, just got out of the shower. Thank you, Rose. Thank you. Thank you. I know you're there. I need a fan for my vagina. Y'all, I need to make a waist. You know, you get a waist belt. Waist belt. Yeah, a belt. We attach a fan to the front of it, and we just walk around with the fan on full blast on my vagina. I have a new TikTok shop idea. The fan belt for your vagina. Drake, just because you don't have a sweaty vagina doesn't mean it won't be used by others who do. Stop taking away my patent. I can relate to my old girl job. You know, if you pay attention to our dogs, eau de parfum. I'm so irritated. The blades. Laura, you ain't walking around naked with that thing on. It is practical. I'm gonna have my neck fan on, my vagina fan on, and I'm gonna be out in public, sweating and dry. Yeah. Or a mister. We need a mister. to keep it cool. How about ice packs? Should we make underwear with ice packs? I got a blister. Ah, it's bleeding. Shit. Um, should we make uh should we make ice pack underwear so you too can keep your vag cool with the latest technology inspired by content creator Danielle Salinger. God. Maybe it'll shrink it. Maybe the eyes will shrink. Remember, you know how like George Costanza and the cold water, y'all shrivel up and shrink. Maybe that's what we need to get everything tight and shrunk. Ice packs for the vag. The Yam Fan. The Yam Ice Pack. Brought to you by Boom Boom Boom. SalingerFarm.com. I'm not gonna, you know what? At this rate, Tear Bear, if I get a pruny vag, what the fuck? Just add more character to it. Shit, at this rate. Not only am I getting darker, I'm getting saggier. Some parts of it are growing, and I don't even know what I am anymore. Am I man? Am I woman? Am I both? Now, if I could, never mind, I'm just going to go down the gutter and I should probably stop before I'm ahead. My blister hurts. Ow. I got a blister. Ow. Shit. The vag fan. The cooter cooler. Who said that? The cooter cool. You know what? We need to start an organization. We need to start a women's group for dilapidated vaginas. Yeah, like we where we can kind of talk about, you know, our parts. We can share. It could be a show and tell, and we can compare and contrast. Would any of you feel comfortable with that? Share ideas, you know, we have like a room full of mirrors so we can be like, well, look, this is what she looks like. Y'all, any of you look like, ooh, God, I thought mine looked bad. Yeah, no. A cooling pad. You know how they have for your pets? Buy this bed for your dog. He too, or she, will no longer be hot ever again. And then we can do molds. Like we can finish the day off with a mold, a vag mold, right? And we can make the room. I'll rent an office. You guys, Dan's office is available. Dan's office is available. We can make it a pussy retreat. we can make it a pussy retreat. Where we go, we sign up, you pay a fee to come in, and we sit and talk during the day, right? We have crafts, we have meetings, we have self-help, you know, monologues. We can steam each other. Yep. We could primp each other, you know, if anybody's got ingrown hairs, we can help. We can pluck them. You know, if some of you all are bushier than others, we can trim. We can have a esthetician table. Well, of course, there's going to be drinks. The Cooter Club. Yeah. No men are invited, Heather. Don't say yes. This is a woman party. And we can use every room in the office can be a special room, right? And then we'll have mimosas. And who's the plucker? I don't know. We haven't decided that yet. And it could be a monthly retreat. Y'all come into Elk Grove, right? Y'all can come into Elk Grove. We can talk about ways to improve the vag. We can hire out for plucking. Yeah, if any of you would be volunteer for plucking, all right. You'll hold the mirror, Tara. All right. Maybe we could try bleaching. Yeah. Free goggles with
Everybody needs to be freshly showered. Yes. And we will have everybody when they get goggles and Lumi. Yeah, upon arrival. So no men volunteer. Hector, I told you this isn't a penis thing. This is just for vaginas that are aging and not well. The Band-Aids. What are we cutting off? Oh, yeah, there could be some tricky moments. And everybody must bring a case of gloves, just in case we gotta, get down and dirty. We gotta, sometimes people got boils and shit, we gotta get to it. Gotta get those things out. No, Sean, no NDA because there's no baby oil involved. Only if we bring out NDA and the mud pool, you know what I mean? Slipping and sliding. Those are only, that's only when we sign NDAs. Baby oil in the pool. It's either filled with Jello or pudding. But the first couple of months, we aren't going to test the waters of that yet. No. Hemorrhoids, yes. I would like to see everybody's hemorrhoidal state. Yes. I'm always interested to see a hemorrhoid or two. There's no medical training. Maybe some of you come with medical training. I just have knowledge in certain areas because I've had boils and I've had ingrown hairs. And so I know how. Oh, okay, Brandy's a nurse. So we are safe. We are safe. Brandy, can you bring Botox with you? A tucking class. We can have tucking classes. Successful tucking classes. I have not. Once I patent the tuck and it stays in place, then I will save you guys money because you won't have to go in for the cutting of the. Oh, Terry's a nurse too. We're good. We're good. Terry, can we cut and can you two sew? Brandy and Terry. We have a room full of vaginal rejuvenations, y'all. Yeah. So we're getting there. Yeah. Stitches. No, Brandy's a fucking nurse, and so is Terry. So if you need one side trimmed down or both sides, do you think we can stitch up? What do they call those? The matron stitches, the mom's stitch, the dad stitch, one of those. Can you guys do that too? I'm not a two prepper. She came to my house, $48. It's ridiculous. Save the cooters. It should really be called the, we need a seamstress. Yeah, fuck the nurses. Any seamstresses here? Drake, just because you got a 22-year-old ninny, shut the fuck up. Your 22-year-old ninny eventually will be 50 plus, and she'll have the same problems, and I'll be dead, and I can't even help her. Maybe my kids will carry on my I almost said heritage. Yes. I have a feeling, though, Janice, Sean could do it. He typically works with the dead, but hey. My legacy, thank you. Kathy's a seamstress. So between the seamstresses and the nurses, y'all, we can get save the cooters. Make them pretty again. Instead of MAGA hats, make them pretty again. Somebody do that. Make them pretty again. Hashtag save the cooters. Oh, I can't. Oh, yeah, fucking Drake. Drake's sitting up there, acting all cool and collect. Y'all nasty. hit with his 22-year-old girl. Tight as a button. Yeah, I was 22 once. Yeah, enjoy it while you can, Drake. Oh, shit. Save the coochies. Jill, are you on here? The Cat Lady Club. Drake, you're pissing me off. You come in lately with so much negativity. Bro, you have a 22-year-old. You shouldn't be this negative. You should be so positive and supporting your older women friends. I mean, come on. Right? Am I right? Shit. Hey, you know what? I'm going to tell you something. Speaking of seamstresses. Now, we got some nurses, so hopefully they can bring some Novocaine or what do you use on the cooter? Something to numb it up. But, I'm telling you, guest speakers. We could have guest speakers. Who do we need? Dr. Ruth? Is she still alive? Oh, lost my train of thought. Give me a minute. Lidocaine jelly. This is it. Do you know, men, speaking of women, a White Claw. Yes. Drake and his fucking White Claw. This is Drake drinking. Ooh, honey, this is just fantabulous. These bubbles are just everything. With his, with the, with his pinky out. Drake, if you're dating a 22-year-old, is that why you're drinking White Claws? Because those are the only drinks they drink. Lidocaine. Here's the thing. This is what I want. This is baffling to me. Now, this is all over TikTok. I don't know if you've seen this or women, and happens. Probably some of you could probably have horror stories of this. Childbirth, right? Childbirth. And this is serious just because it segues into this. And it's just something that's so baffling to me as a woman. Childbirth, you have the choice of pain pills, right? Epidural, something to numb and dull the pain. We get teeth work done, Novocaine, right? However, when we go in and they need to test or take a biopsy of our uterus or cervix or anything like that, just a little snip, they say. Just a little snip. We don't need anything for that. What the fuck is wrong with the medical society, right? They put IUDs into women, right? And it hurts. I've never had one, but from what I understand, it's painful, right? Even though it's a quick whatever, it's painful. Why do we not get, why can't we get numb for procedures, for stuff like that? When everything else, a man goes in, I had nothing. I didn't either, Nancy. And I remember, because back at the time I was testing positive for HPV, and I haven't since. It was weird, but I had mono, and then it was like I was having irregular paps, and it was HPV, right? And you can ask for lidocaine jelly. I don't think I got anything. And there's women who are they go in there and they're told, hey, it's just gonna be quick. It's just gonna, very simple. It's so painful, right? And is it painful to take out too? See, I don't know. I've never had an IUD, but I suggested something for one of my daughters, and I said, well, maybe you get an IUD with no hormones. And she's like, are you crazy? You don't get any numbing, cream for that shit. It hurts. Why is that? Speaking of, you get your vaginoplasty, you get, why can't we just simple procedures have anything that numbs us to make us a little bit more comfortable? Just a little bit. I don't need to be put out, I just need to have a little bit of the sting numbed, It's so painful, you guys. I don't even understand the way the females medical system works. You guys, be very thankful you are not a woman. I mean, just with all the stuff we talk about every day with hormones and our bodies changing and our vaginas changing and everything else changing, our bowel movements and our leaking from front and the back and all the shit, hives. I was itching this morning from hives. What is another perimenopausal, shit. We as women, because we're women, it's unfortunate. We just get the short end of the stick all the time. What are you out here for? Are you gonna now speak on women because you know them?
What you talking about?
Why are you out here?
What do you mean, why am I out here?
Why are you out here?
I miss my wife.
You do not.
I do too.
The string broke when the doctor was taking yours out. Yeah, and they're just fucking tugging, and you're just like, oh, this feels great. I remember. Yeah, you may feel a little pinch. When was the last time I heard that and I felt that pinch and I wanted to kick the fucking doctor in the face? Yeah. Where? Thank you. Just a little pinch. Let me just take a little biopsy. Oh, and we need another little spot. Just a quick pinch. Bye. Oh, no, women, we get it. We have it so bad. Men should worship the grounds we walk on. Look at my waddle. What the hell? What the hell? My cervix, they put me under. Oh, they did? Oh, well, good. Yeah. I did put in twice and it didn't hurt, just a lot of pinch. You know, everybody's different. You know, everybody's body mechanisms are different. And sometimes, you know, people are smaller, they're wider, they're, you know, more narrow. They're, you know, I think that all our body changes, you know, and everybody's different with what their pain tolerance is, you know, and stuff like that. But I believe that in any procedure women have, we should have the option. Yeah. Does it really do anything for you? What? I had a biopsy. I don't remember, it was years ago when I had my HPV. And so they wanted to test a couple areas just to make sure, yeah. Because it goes in closed and pops open. Oh! So it's like, you know what I think of is like a fishing hook, you know? So when they're taking, oh yeah, it was weird. So I don't know. Like I said, I had gotten mono as an adult. I mean, I had it as a child, and then I had gotten mono as an adult. HPV is very common, but I have not ever since then. And that was, Jennifer was, I think, a baby. Was I here? So I think I had 3 of my kids. I think Andrew was young. So it must have been after my mom died, because my memory's a little faded on that, but I think I was in this house and I got mono, and I remember having to take Jennifer. Was I? I don't remember. You know how you're like, your visions kind of get cross-contaminated, but I remember just feeling just gross, and I just was so sick. And then all of a sudden I had a pap smear once I got better, and then I tested positive for HPV, and then I did it for a while, and then I was fine. And ever since then I haven't had any issues. So it's not weird. So I'm wondering, like, if that had to do with the viral, you know, that viral, I don't know. And so it's shaped like, yeah, and it comes out like a T. So that's what I think about, is like a fishing hook being yanked out of your uterus. So this thing helps my bladder. It doesn't help my sphincter, my anus sphincter, but it helps my bladder. So I don't leak anymore. I mean, yesterday or Sunday, I had to pee so bad. But I didn't want to walk all the way to the bathroom at the soccer field. And so I literally I was like, well, YOLO. And I drove home, and I'm probably about 15, 16 minutes from the soccer field. Yeah. So this thing I love because, you know, I do it for lymphatic drainage. I think it's something good. I don't see any men on it. I don't know. I mean, I think, like, if you're an active man, it's, yeah, lymphatic drainage. I mean, we all have our lymph node system. I think, you know, it helps with core. You know, you can add things into it, right? I mean, you can do squats, you can do weights, you can do things, and it would really help, you know, with your whole core. This works your core. So it helps with circulation. So I can imagine men, I've just never seen a man on it before, but doesn't mean you can't. I love it because, like, I feel refreshed after I'm on it. I do. I don't know. But speaking of pee, I gotta go. So I'll pop off once my 10 minutes is done. I do it. You guys see me if you're here every day. Visceral fat and fascia. Okay, so Nicole said it also is proven to help with visceral fat and fascia. It helps me so much with my bad circulation from Raynaud's syndrome. See, I mean, it helps a lot with people. I think Pam's husband too, right? You say Pam, her husband uses it, and I think, was it you? Yeah, well, if you have of an 80-year-old man, I don't know what that means, Emily. Like you can hold urine forever or you need a depends. So if you need a depends, then I would say this is for you. Somebody asked me what I've sold the most on my TikTok shop, and I think this plate and my car charger, the ones that I bought, were probably my biggest sellers. It also helps for neuropathy. Oh, overactive fighter. I have that too. Shit. Nobody can pee as much as Ed does. I'm gonna go pee really quick. I've been making my husband use mine because he has a hernia in his shin area but he's in the army and has to run every day. Ugh. I bet it helps. Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta go pee. I bet it helps. I mean, I love the way it makes my body feel afterwards. It almost feels like I loosen up a bit. Stay. Don't you eat it. Ugh. Whew. It's a Maroc. I see Clear Blue Easy has a menopause stick that tells you. So here's the thing for me. I might read Dan, what can he do? Nothing. He really can't do anything. He can write you poems, maybe, if he's feeling inspired. He can go and get you lunch or dinner. He can eat your sugar if you're trying to get it out of your house. Help you with legal matters. Yeah, he could help you with, he can estate plan, he can write a will, a trust. He can do any estate planning for you. If you live in California, he can defend you if you're a criminal. What else? What else can you do?
I'm gonna finish my walk. I just had my meeting.
Oh,
Got signed up on Facebook so I can do public service announcements.
public service announcements. He can make a mess out of your house. Yeah. If you don't think you have enough work to do in your house, you can just have him for somebody to clean up after.
What did I do with my hat?
Public service announcement.
Yeah.
You're gonna like warn people of medical threats or threats
No,
of
those
war.
are ads. Public service announcement, like on public policy, like
He's good at testing your patience.
vote.
Yes.
Vote. That's what I'm going to be saying. Vote. I'm going to be encouraging everybody to vote.
I don't even know what he's doing half the time, so
What do you mean what I'm doing half the
I don't
time?
even know what you do.
I'm doing an ad. A get the vote out.
Am I
Not
gonna
partisan.
am I
just
gonna get
vote.
yelled am I gonna get yelled at more?
You will when you have to film it, yes. If you cut my forehead off again, you might get yelled at. It's just me. When I work, I'm that way.
He's still trying to. He tried
That's
to do
how I
this
am when I
at
when
2
I have
o'clock.
to.
At 2 o'clock in the morning, we were having this debate too.
We
And-
were not. I was talking at 2 o'clock in the morning, and you were saying nothing.
And what he was saying was basically he's trying to excuse his behavior of verbal abuse.
It's not a verbal abuse. I said,
verbal
"Look, you cut my
abuse.
fucking head off,
No, it's verbal abuse.
and you got my crotch. It's an ad. We need to concentrate on the product. You can't be cutting off in the middle of the ad." And I'm trying to, literally, I am trying to, you have to act a little bit. You got to be all right,
and
here
we
I
all
am.
know how bad
And
he is at acting.
I'm not an actor, so I'm doing my best. And here's what I have. I got the person behind the camera going, and every time I screw up, I got to start all over again. Click, boop. All she has to do, boop. I got to do all the rest. But it's like, are we done?
Yeah, but this was after about 20,000
'Cause I
hours
want
of
to
being
get it
yelled
right.
at.
I wanna
Told me
do
I
it
didn't have a
right.
fucking brain. Do I know what the fuck I'm doing? I'm a cameraman. I should know better. Yes, because I'm a cameraman.
You're a cameraman. I'm bald.
And remember, right? It's only work, Danielle. We just forget after we work.
Right, it's work. When you work together as husband and wife, you have to separate. And we work together on social media.
No.
We can't.
It doesn't-
obviously,
It doesn't.
If we work,
no,
like, in a
stop
place-
excusing your fucking disrespect.
Stop ignoring. You cut my head off.
Stop defending your ugliness.
And
Stop defending your ugliness. You fucking idiot!
And you
The
were
fuck
calling me a
are you
dumbass.
doing?
What- I mean,
Do you know is it gonna be good?
it has
The
to be
fuck?
right.
You didn't even get this. What the fuck are you doing?
This is what happened. This is real. And then she carried it into the fucking live last night. I'm done. When I finish the work and I
You're
send
done.
it off,
When you're
it's
finished
good.
yelling and bitching at your wife, you're done. But your wife is now like this and pissed off all day because she's been yelled at.
I would say not all day. It was happened in the morning. I did it all in the morning.
You fucking finished at 2.
But you were done in the morning.
No, I wasn't.
I was
had to
editing
do-
for 2 hours
I
after
got
you.
my dad's in the bathroom.
Well,
You need to deal with
I
that.
need help. I can't work.
I'm working all day.
And then she brought it into the
And
fucking live.
then he
Like,
expects
what are you
me.
doing?
Then he expects me, right?
Then-
he expects me just to be like, "Oh, hey, honey, let's
And
go get it
then
on."
we're sitting on a live with a lot of people, and she just ups and goes, "I'm out of here." And there I fucking am, sitting in front of 1,500 people. Hello. I don't know exactly what to do. My wife just stormed off in a hussy fit. A hussy fit.
Oh, because
I'll just sit here and talk, feeling uncomfortable.
Do you have a brain?
I have a brain,
You
but
do?
it's not comfortable to sit there, after
Oh.
you've just stormed off.
I
People are
went
going,
to
"Oh,
go-
divorce is coming.
I went to go-
Divorce is coming."
It should
That's
have been a
it.
divorce yesterday. I should have fucking drop
That's-
kicked your, just knocked you in the balls and the testicles and reverted them back up into your system for the way you treated me. That was horrible.
You treated me horrible.
Oh, Jesus
Horrible.
Christ. Get out of here. I'm done with you already. Get the fuck out.
And then you just pushed me out.
Yeah, because I am fucking working and you're in my space.
I'm here to help you.
Okay,
We
I'm gonna
work
act-
together.
This is what Dan does to me. This is fucking ridiculous. I am trying to work right now.
And I'm helping you work.
I'm trying to work.
It's just, would you
Can
rather
you
watch
give me
her
a fucking
babble
minute?
about some kind of makeup or watch this? I mean, what's better? What's more
That's what I
interesting?
do.
I'm having more fun doing this.
Turn on that fucking vacuum one more time. Can you see I'm not working?
And this is called therapy. This is how we work through our problems. It's unique.
And then what he does is then once he's done,
I'm done.
he's done. But
Done.
and then
It's all gone. It's
and then I'm
released.
like this.
Press that button.
motherfucker.
It's
You
done.
saw me on the live last night. I was irritated as fuck.
Irritated.
And he expects me. He's like, I mean, that was work, Danielle. We're done.
It was
no,
done.
we're not done. We are not done.
You harbor.
Because you literally.
You harbor. I mean, it's like,
You don't admit
Woo!
fault
Now you're
for
hurting my
any-
ear.
Get the fuck out.
now you're kicking me out
Yeah,
again.
because you're pissing me
Now
off.
you're
once
kicking
again.
me out.
Get the
Ow!
fuck out. And then he expects, like, does your man do the same thing? Then, like, expects to be ridiculed and belittled and yelled at all day. And then, like, he's done.
Don't say it all day.
And
You
then-
flip out. If I say one
and
wrong
then-
thing, it's over for a
And
month.
then he says, oh, I'm done. You should be done. It's over.
We
That's
did
just
it.
working.
We did it.
We did it.
And it turned out good. We might have to redo one of those.
Get the fuck out. Call Mark. He can help you.
No, you're my wife.
I'm not helping you anymore.
Yeah, I mean, when you say things like that, it's ridiculous. I mean, then you go.
Swallow
off the
your
rock.
saliva. Swallow your saliva.
What
You
did
have
say
angry mouth.
yesterday about
And
expenses?
walk away. Walk away.
Huh?
Buckwheat.
I'm no buckwheat.
Walk away.
I just may stay here now.
You hate being on lives. You have a dentist appointment tomorrow.
I'm aware of that. They called me in the bathroom. Remember when you said, I thought you were on the phone? That was the dental office telling me I had an appointment tomorrow.
Yep.
You thought I was lying. Like I'm going to lie to you. I'm on
You
the phone.
answered the dental office while you were taking a stinky ass shit?
You can't smell over the phone.
No, but you can hear when you're in a bathroom.
How can you hear?
Oh, Jesus. You can hear the sounds.
There were no sounds. I
No,
didn't make
not
any
your
sounds.
ass sounds, but the sound in a bathroom. I can always tell when somebody's in a bathroom.
You can't always tell.
Yes, you can. Dan, I thought it was like fucking Zach or something, not the fucking dentist's office.
Well, I'm not going to answer because I'm in the bathroom. Sometimes you got to answer.
Yeah, so all of you people that say Dan's so quiet and he's so patient and he's so this and so that. Yes, and I laugh every time you guys say that. Yes, he's the epitome of patience. How come you never see that? He doesn't want to show that because he's mean. Mean.
Are you fucking crazy?
You're mean.
I'm not mean.
Let's call your mom. Get her on the phone.
I'm not going to call my mom on a fucking live and she's not going to say I'm mean. I like to get things done. I like to do it good.
Your mom will support me in this. Mean. She hangs up.
She'll
Oh,
support you.
Danny.
Everyone's afraid
Click.
of you. They're afraid. She's probably afraid you're going to come over and get her.
Right. Your mom is my biggest supporter. Yeah. Oh, Danny. he gets so mad because the kids, go over and they spend time with her, individually, and they'd be like, "Oh, guess what Dad did now?" And they tattle on him all the time. And she's like, "Oh, when he gets like that, I just hang up on him. I could never live with him with the way I just can't. Oh, Danny."
It's a good thing I have a perfect wife to offset all of my flaws. That's the benefit of marriage. You bring one bad apple in, and then you have like a really big good apple. That's Danielle.
Is somebody
And then you
defensive?
put them together, and it kind of makes
Is
one
somebody-
kind of mushy
Is
apple.
Is somebody defensive a little bit?
I don't think I'm defensive. I think I
Oh.
just gave you everything you wanted right there. I just
Defensive.
threw myself under the bus for you,
Swallow.
even though it's
What
not
is
true.
with your mouth saliva today? Swallow. It's in your mouth, but it's foaming. Like you're ready to attack. You're ready to go.
foaming at the mouth?
He is ready to scream. He starts foaming when he gets angry. Dan, you're a quality man. Don't worry.
I know I'm a quality man. I don't worry. I know who I am. And I can film too without, She's like, remember the Seinfeld when they were doing that circumcision?
Don't you have to work?
And the Moyle's like, you just got my phone.
Don't you
And
have to
before
work?
the circumcision, the Moyle's hand is like, God damn it.
Don't you have to go?
His hand's like this, like he's going to cut the tip off, and his hand's like this.
Do you want more?
That's kind of what we're dealing with.
Go
here.
away.
All right, I'm finishing my walk. Great episode, by the way.
Some people don't even know what a moil is, so.
Moyle cuts off the tip of a penis.
No shit, but you're acting like people know. Can you bring in the garbage cans while you're out? What are you doing? I thought you were leaving.
I'm waiting for the truck to leave. I don't want to get run over.
It's not gonna hit you. He can see you. You're big enough.
All right, I'll be back.
That's what he used to do to the kids. He used to do that to the kids, right? And so the kids, like every time they would misbehave in the car, my husband would do that. Like, or he would do this and fill up the cap and dump it back to them. So, yeah, no. So, no, he's just different. You know, the perfect Dan that you guys think is so calm and collect and is just the human specimen of patience. Yeah, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. You are clearly too emotional, and it's going to push him in the arms of someone who will calm him. Please? Maybe that's what I'm trying to do, is push him away. I can't get rid of him. I've been with him for over 30 years. So if it hasn't worked now, what the fuck you think it's going to work now? Before? Shit. People are so clueless. You are going to push him away. Fuck, I've been trying to push him away. He won't leave. I'm ungrateful. Yes, I'm so ungrateful. I'm so ungrateful. How do I look at myself in the mirror every day? God damn. I can't. I'm such a mean person. I don't know why anybody watches her. We only watch for Dan and Ed, but yet here you are, smart one. I don't know how you guys don't see those comments, aren't. How they make sense to you in your ninny brains. I don't know. The hang. Hey, I've got secrets nobody knows about. Probably because when you're with him, you were younger and it stunted your growth emotionally to that level. You remind me of a toddler. Oh, I remind you of a toddler. Okay, in reality. Are you in reality? Because it doesn't appear like you are. With a handle name like that, I would expect a little bit more from you. No. Anywho, it is what it is. Y'all are cuckoo. And you're a ninny. And you guys have no idea what life is if you're trying to chase after me and belittle me and make me cry. It doesn't work. I don't cry. The only people I cry from are my husband and my family. Y'all need to go on vacay. Okay, because that's going to fix everything. First of all, vacay does not fix anything. Vacay just makes everything more stressful in my neck of the woods anyway. So demure. I am. You need deliverance. Okay. Yeah. Oh no, don't cry for me, Argentina. I will be fine on my own in solitude. So it's so funny because oh, thanks for the dollar. $1 make you holla. No one is trying to make you cry. Are you not done yet? Because you should be. Your ignorance is shining through. I don't know if anybody's told you that, but the more you come back, oh, just speaking facts. Yes, because you have facts. Yeah. In reality, your ignorance is displayed for all 300 people on here. So keep it up if it makes you happy. Do you feel like a man? Do you feel like a man? Do you feel like a woman? What are you? A woman or a man? I don't know. But whatever you are, in reality, gosh, I'm sure your parents, your significant other, everybody would feel so proud to have you in their life. Unreality. Why stay in a relationship that doesn't please you? Who says that I'm in a relationship that doesn't please me? Why are you making those assumptions, right? Because who would stay in a relationship that doesn't please you? So that would mean open your eyes and see the truth, not just your narrative. Yeah. It's very unaware. It's very unaware. Ooh. Wow. Powerful message. Yeah. They don't get it. Clueless. Anywho. All right. I see you skipped the question about alcohol. Janet, do you know how to spell alcohol? Because apparently it doesn't look like you do. I didn't see the question about alcohol, and I don't feel attacked when anybody brings up alcohol. Just so you know, it doesn't scare me. It doesn't make me feel bad. Do you want to bring up my gummies too? What else do you want to say? I put everything on display that I think is important to put on display. I don't put things out that I'm embarrassed about. Yeah. So, I have wine every night for the most part. I now dabble in some gummies. So that's been known to people too. So what do you want to, what do you want to now say? What do you now want to say about that? I also eat chips. I'm a big chip eater. Trans fats, saturated fats, everything. I love chips. It's like my food. Yeah. What else do you need to know about me? I don't know. I don't get what the point is. It's like people want to use what I put out as an attack back on me. I don't understand. I don't understand. I do what fits me and what makes me happy. Favorite chips, everything. Everything. Why? Joan wants to know why my husband was talking about a video about how excited he was talking to another woman. Because, Joan, you didn't finish watching the fucking video. That video, if you had a little bit of common sense, was done on April 1st. Yeah. April 1st. Yeah. So don't try to come at me like you have some secret over me and my relationship with my husband. Ugh, fermented. Here we are again. Anywho, things are getting crazy in here. You know what I mean? Yeah, well, isn't wine? They turned water into wine for all you Bible fanatics, right? For all you fucking people who believe in the Bible. They have wine. Don't you drink wine at your first communion and shit like that? Who the fuck cares? Right? Who the fuck cares if people drink wine? Right? Who cares if people smoke? Who cares if people, it's up to the person and the individual of how they want to live their life. Why do you make it an issue? Why do you make it your issue? You like the person because they have a kind heart, not for what they do, right? If I wanted to drink a fifth of vodka every night, right? And if I'm still doing my job, that's my prerogative, right? If I wanted to enjoy the fern all day long, but still get my job done and doing it well, why does it matter? Cheers to the gummy. Shit. I almost like it better than wine. I like 2 glasses of wine and half a gummy. It's the best. That's the best thing ever on the planet. The only problem is I think it contributes in me not being able to fall back asleep. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? I'm kind of a little worried about that. I'm worried about the gummy is causing some of my insomnia. Because once I wake up, I don't know. Anybody? Because if that's the case, I'm going to have to maybe not do it and go back to drinking bottled wine every night. I have to watch what I have to say. No, I don't. So here's the thing about me. This is my platform. It says Mrs. D. Sal Norkel on it. Danielle Salinger. Hello, if you haven't met me before on YouTube. Cheers. I honestly don't. I do have to watch what I say, believe it or not, because you guys like to report, and TikTok has magical words that AI sees and does all that stuff. But this is my channel. I am 50 years old. I was born May 5th, 1974 at Baptist Hospital. It's no longer Baptist Hospital in Nashville, Tennessee. I am a grown-ass woman. I've taken care of myself my whole life, and I dictate what I want to be done on my platforms and what do I want to say in the topics at which I want to approach, right? I talk about things that is relevant in my life. This is about my journey, right? My journey as a woman, my journey with grandpa. He's included in my journey, right? Because he's been in my journey for most of my life. The death of my mom, the death of my dad, my changing body, my hormones. This is my journey. You choose to come here, right? You have a choice to stop or move. But you guys, some of you, stay here to sit and to pick apart people, which I don't understand. I am not one that claims perfection at all, right? My husband doesn't either. Our marriage is just as flawed as everybody else's, right? My journey does not need to go to church. Church doesn't fix things for me. No, God doesn't fix things for me. Some of you people, I don't judge you for your beliefs and what you do with your time, but don't put your shit on me, right? Don't put your shit on me. Church is not for me. And for many different reasons, and I'm not going to get into that. But I'm going to tell you that I'm just having fun. I'm a normal human, just like everybody else, who has a platform that was luckily created with her husband and her father-in-law, and is still gaining followers because of me and my humor, my reality, and the way people can relate to me, right? That's been a lot. I mean, I am lucky enough to be able to share my journey. You don't have to like it, right? You don't have to like me. I'm not asking for friends, right? I don't care. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to share and to relate to other people, to laugh, to have fun. Life fucking sucks, right? When I'm up in the middle of the night cleaning the bathroom floor, at 2:30 in the morning, changing and trying to talk and trying to get things settled in the house. That's not fun. Nana, not really. It's because of your father-in-law. Honey, it's not. Because the channel you're on now, Honey Bunny, is not about Ed. So get it right and understand my channels and what each channel provokes and promotes. So understand, a lot of these people stay for me. They may have come for Ed, honey, but they stay for me because I am more than just Ed, right? I'm a woman who has gone through a lot of shit in her life, who is still going through shit in her life, who is battling social media and the ignorance and the hate that's there, as well as taking care of her family and trying to survive in California and standing up for what she believes in. Yeah. So again, you have a choice. You have a choice to be here. Find somebody that makes you happy. If I'm not it, that's okay. It doesn't hurt me. There are other people who enjoy being here and enjoy my banter with my husband and understand the dynamics of our relationship. It's a simple choice. But don't you slander. You know, people go on and they create rumors and they do all these things. Yeah, it's a lot, Cindy. Do you think any amount of money is worth what I do every night in the middle of the night? No, it's not. Let me tell you, I'd rather have my freedom. I'd rather not get up in the middle of the night and clean up the bathroom and clean up the person, change beds sometimes and do things that I don't want to do. Oh, God's going to help me. God's going to help me. You're clueless. You're clueless. I'm so bitter. God's going to help me. Yes, let me turn to God. God, I need you to bestow down upon me the strength and the platitudes to not be bitter, to not be angry. Make me happy. It doesn't work like that. No, it doesn't talk like that. I cuss. You don't like the fucking cussing, Bobby. It's not here for you. Again, I'm a grown-ass woman. Why people want to change me and tell me how not to be is beyond me. You ain't my mother. You ain't my father. Right? Anyhow, I don't need credit. I'm not looking for credit. I'm just coming on here every day to cope with life, to laugh, to try to have fun, to try to enlighten the idiots of the world, to try to, just explain your bad behavior. Instead, you're attacking mine. I don't have any bad behavior. I don't have any bad behavior. But you guys want to change my narrative, spread rumors on the internet. You want to say all these different things about me. But, that's slander. Yeah, slander. And when you talk shit about me, you're talking shit about my husband, who you appreciate and respect. You're also talking shit about Grandpa. Because for 1 minute, do you think he would not want me in his life? Me. The one person he remembers. The one person he remembers as a little girl. Bobby again. All you people on here thinking you're better than me. Your truth is being displayed on social media by your ugly words. And that's what you guys don't understand. You do have faults. I know. I talk about my faults every day. I talk about my faults every day because I'm realistic about human nature. Human nature is faulty, right? Human nature is, there's no such thing as perfection or normal. Normal on a washing machine, right? I tell you what I do every day with Grandpa, especially when they're tough nights, because I know those of you are up doing it with me. Do I ever feel like you didn't sign up for the things you do as a caretaker? Every day. Every day. And let me tell you, well, they don't realize that they're making an ass out of themselves, right? All the ninnies on here who are complaining about me and telling me all my faults. And so you do faults. No, I don't do faults or vaults. I just said I have many faults a day. I fail every day. I have faults. So do you. And all you idiots that are on here bugging and harassing other people, you think that's just such a wonderful thing? Like, red flag. Hello. Focus on yourself because you're the ones who need reflection. Not me. Not me. Yeah, people are just so ugly, right? They're jealous, right? Some of them are jealous of me because I'm a female, I'm 50. They may look at Dan as a prize, or, oh, look at her, she's living the life. She doesn't have to do anything. No, let me tell you, my shit is difficult. Last night was difficult. Caregivers are tired. We are struggling. I am here and lucky to have a platform to relate and to reach some of you and understand. I know. I was there last night. And you know what? I didn't change certain things because I was like, I don't have it in me. I need to sleep, right? Because that's what's important. Because we have to still deal with it for the rest of the day. Put him in a nursing home. Rico, again, shows your ignorance. Shows your ignorance. Rico, put him in a nursing home. Okay, Rico. Smart. Use your brain. It's very hard. And things are changing. I'd be broke. No, I wouldn't be broke. You guys forget my husband's an attorney, right? I mean, you guys don't understand that. He's an attorney. Which means he is self-sufficient. He can make money no matter what. He's just choosing because we have platforms to not work. Because it's less stress and we can both take care of his father while he's dying. Because it's a silent death right here is what we're dealing with every day. So we're not going to go broke. I don't understand. I don't need anybody's money, but my husband can always go make it. Now, Grandpa is changing like they all do. Just understand that Dan goes through it too. Oh, you guys. I just don't understand why say things like that. You don't think I understand his son doesn't go through things? His son? I mean, come on. Let's think about this for a minute. Do you really want me to spell it out for you? How do you not see the sacrifice I have made for my husband? Those of you who question me and my love for my husband, let's just start with that. I've got time to kill today. Do you not see the sacrifice I have made for my husband? I'm not even talking about Ed at this point. We're not even going there with Ed yet. For my husband. I had to accomplish a lot to sacrifice for my husband in order to have his dad live here. And you don't think I love my husband? You don't think I support my husband? Okay. Okay. Sure. See how you want it to. I'm going to tell you a little bit about something. I love my husband. He's also very faulty. And I'm going to tell you, I have sacrificed more for him and our marriage together than he has ever done for me. Because he's needed more sacrifice from me to help him. And that's what you do for marriage. But I'm the problem, right? It's me. I know. Everybody likes to point fingers at somebody. Instead of looking at yourself, you want to point fingers at other people. Okay. All right. Okay. Paint your narrative however you want it. But don't try to recreate mine. It's not your business, and it's not your story to tell. Yeah. If you have a spouse that sacrifices their life and puts it on hold for your parent, yeah, that says a lot. Yeah, that says a lot. It says a lot. But I'm not here to try to convince you guys of that. You either see it or you don't. All you women, all you men, that like to say I'm such a bad wife and, I don't care for him. I'm disrespectful to him. I'm this or that. I probably don't love him. I probably have a man on the side because I got time for that while I'm taking care of his dad and taking care of the house and taking care of the kids and everything else like that. Yeah. Not good if it makes you bitter. Who's bitter? Why do you keep using the term bitter? Why do you keep using the term bitter? It's not a word I've ever used. It's you guys. You guys are projecting your bullshit onto me. Stop saying I'm bitter. I'm not bitter. You do sound bitter. Okay, well, angry? I sound angry? Do I sound angry? It's quite interesting how people want to tell me how I feel or tell me how I am. Yeah. Because it's my tone. Oh, so my tone tells me I'm bitter. Oh, so my tone, it's my tone. My tone is here to let y'all know how bitter and angry I am. Oh, okay. Just like a backwards hat tells you what my sexuality is, right? Yeah, makes sense. Y'all are so judgy. Y'all are so judgy. It's my personality. Oh, shit. So let me change my personality for you guys and see if that works better for you. Okay, that makes sense. So, that's the thing. My personality for thousands of people work, but for some of you, it doesn't work. So let me change it for you, because apparently this is a smorgasbord and you can change people up to your standards. Okay, and then it won't work for other people. See how that works? Everybody's personality is different. You either like their personality or you don't. Oh, it's your face. Now it's my face. So not only do I need a vaginoplasty, I need now a facelift to change my face. So that way you don't see that I'm angry, bitter, and negative. Oh, it keeps coming. Next thing, it's going to be my nose. Shit. Well, your nose is so big that, oh, gosh. So now we make judgments based on somebody's appearance, their tone, their personalities, and why are you here if you don't like either any of those things? Oh my God, you guys are making me laugh today. That is hilarious. Let me just change my nose for you. My face. Let me make a happy face. You're making your life everyone business on social media. Deborah, clueless fucking statement. You are choosing to watch it and validate your ugliness and other people's ugliness to people. Spread love, not kindness, and stop validating your ugly fucking behavior. And that's the same thing I told Dan last night. Stop validating your ugliness that you displayed to me yesterday while we were working together and making it okay because we were working together. No, don't validate. You choose to watch who you want to. It's so stupid. That mentality. I know if I'm angry, I'd hate to see you happy. That mentality that people have, well, you choose to put your life on social media. Well, you choose to watch it and fucking spread your ugliness and hate, That's the problem, is you guys think it's okay to bully people because you're pissed off at them for some way, for having a fucking platform, for having a good marriage, for fucking working their ass off, or for being somewhat pretty and maybe being somewhat decent for 50 in my body. You guys are judging people. It's ugly. That's ugly, right? That's ugly. You guys are the problem. Tammy, she's angry. You're the problem, right? Who else is the problem? Why do these comments bother you so much? Do I look bothered? Oh, Nina. Yeah, I don't need you. Okay, I don't need me. What? Oh, a couple people said it. Don't need me. What else? My hair. Oh, yes, everybody's pointing fingers. The typical thing that people do on social media and saying, well, you're here, therefore I get to say what I think of you. Okay, it's the mentality of our fucking world. That's why our world is fucked up, because of people like the trolls and the ninnies. Well, then you shouldn't do that. Okay, that makes sense. Stupid. Ed would eventually be sad, right? I mean, eventually, would he remember? I don't know. But in the moment, he remembers. I don't think if I was gone for, a week or 2 weeks, he would remember. Honestly, I don't think he would remember. But in the moment, he remembers, right? He knows I'm family. That's the most constant in his life every day is me, right? Is me. But yeah, I'm horrible. Somebody said the other day, oh, I can't tell if he's just scared of you and I'm like, oh, you guys are really reaching.
Please don't be too good to be true.
Anyway. All right.
That is a great song.
I'm leaving. I'm done with the ninnies, and everybody's just like, I can't. I've already been on here way too long anyway. I have a subscriber live tonight on YouTube for anybody who is interested. Come jump on the YouTube tonight. I will be there, or be square, for 3 days. All right, Diane, let's go. Here's my Prince Charming. Yes, my husband, my partner,
Please don't
my
be
teamwork. As much as he,
good to be true.
remember, he used to do that to the kids.
Be good
Okay,
to me.
please. Not the time.
Okay. I don't know what I walked in on, but all right. All right.
Yeah, I hate that when I'm talking and then he comes in so clueless, right? Anyhow, so if subscribers, I will be on tonight on YouTube. Everybody else, well, you don't get it, you know. Oh, I'm a capital C for sure. Thanks. I love to be called names every day. I get called worse things, so that's not the. It's normal. I don't even. It's funny at this point. It's almost funny the amount of hate I get because it's just sad. We live in a sad world, people. Anyhow, guess everybody's right. All the ninnies are right, and I am the one wrong. So this wrong ass will be back tomorrow. And for those of you who want to see this ugly tone and horrible personality person, I will be on social media on the YouTube tomorrow. Tonight. So stay tuned without the trolls. Yay! Anywho, love you guys. Remember, you are important, you were worthy, and you matter, and your feelings are just that. They're valid, whether or not anybody want to see it. And just note to self, for all you ninnies out there, I would never take the time out to belittle anybody, to make fun of somebody, or to slander, because that's a sign of a good person. You are showing your true characters when you are angry and writing ugliness. You are just showing the dirtbag that you truly are. Jealousy is just throw it out the window. Hate, ugly. Be kind, y'all. Be kind. Anyway, love you guys. See you later.